Snoring. It's one of the weirdest things humans do in their sleep. Because even though your body is technically asleep, a bunch of your senses are still switched on, doing their thing like nothing happened. You've probably seen someone talking in their sleep, or even walking around fully unconscious. But most of all, you've definitely heard that one sound we all know too well. It sounds something like this. Now, imagine showing that sound to an alien who's never heard it before. What do you think they'd say? Hmm, sounds like a car with a busted exhaust pipe. Well, dear alien friend, you're wrong. What you just heard is one of humanity's finest musical symphonies, snoring. What even is snoring, and why do we do it? Snoring is one of those mysterious sleep habits nobody fully understands. Why does it happen only during sleep? Why do some people snore and others don't? And most importantly, is there a way to stop it? Today we're digging into the science of snoring. But before we start, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss our late night weird questions. Let's go. What causes snoring? When we breathe, air flows through our nose and down our throat, aka the pharynx, to reach our lungs. But during sleep, things change. The muscles and tissues in our throat relax. A lot. So when air passes through, it starts pulling on those soft tissues, almost like the air is trying to vacuum them inward. The tissues react by fluttering, vibrating, and moving around. And guess what? That vibration is what creates the sound we know as snoring. So why is it a problem? Here's the thing. Snoring itself doesn't usually bother the person who's snoring. They could be snoring for hours, completely unaware. The only thing that stops it is either their roommate violently shaking them awake, or their own soft tissues completely collapsing, blocking their airway, and triggering a mini suffocation alert. At that point, the body panics, wakes up to grab a breath, the tissues bounce back, and guess what? They fall back asleep, and the cycle starts all over again. Sleep, relax, snore, can't breathe, wake up, repeat. Why some people snore and others don't? Let's break it down. There are two main causes of snoring. 1. Bad habits before bed. Yep, the way you sleep matters. Sleeping on your back or stomach? Bad idea. Gravity pulls your soft tissues down and narrows your airway. Using bad pillows? Not helping. And by the way, stacking extra pillows doesn't reduce snoring. That's a myth. It makes it worse. Eating heavy or greasy meals right before bed? Yep, that'll do it. Drinking alcohol or smoking? Both cause airway irritation and muscle relaxation. Basically, a snoring recipe. Sleeping pills and sedatives? You guessed it. More relaxation equals more snoring. 2. Physical or medical issues. Sometimes it's not your fault at all. Your jaw structure could be narrowing your throat. You might have nasal issues like a deviated septum. You could have extra tissue in your throat or palate. Or maybe you're just dealing with extra weight. Extra body fat around your neck? That narrows your airway, increasing the chance of snoring. And get this, as we age, snoring tends to get worse. Our throat muscles relax more, which makes snoring louder and more frequent. Wait, can snoring be dangerous? Actually, yes. In some cases, snoring is a symptom of something more serious called obstructive sleep apnea, OSA. This condition causes your breathing to stop entirely during sleep, sometimes for several seconds at a time. Red flags for OSA: loud, constant snoring, waking up gasping for air, feeling tired even after a full night's sleep, morning headaches or dry throat, trouble focusing during the day, high blood pressure or chest pain at night. If that sounds like you, please go see a doctor. OSA is no joke. The wildest part of all? Snorers don't hear themselves snore, even if the sound is loud enough to scare wildlife. Why? Because the brain doesn't treat their own snoring as a threat, so it doesn't react to it. Meanwhile, their roommate is lying there, wide awake, questioning every life decision. But here's something fascinating. There is one rare moment when a snorer might hear their own snore. It's that split second when they suddenly wake up, just as their snore is fading away. Weird, right? Can you get rid of snoring? Yes, but you need to know what's causing it first. Here's what usually helps. Lose extra weight. Fix nasal issues, like getting polyps removed. Sleep on your side, especially the right side. Use a supportive pillow. Quit smoking. Cut alcohol. Ditch the sleeping pills. That's the recipe for quieter nights. For you and everyone around you. Still here? You're a legend. If you made it this far, you're officially one of the real ones. Drop a like before you go. That's how we know who stuck it out. And if you've got a weird midnight question that keeps you up at night, leave it in the comments and we just might cover it in the next video. See you next time.